Happy Founders Day. I think you can recognize what you're looking at right now. I'm in the chapel, of course, and here's our stained glass window. And you guys know that the center is occupied by three people, and they are, of course, Mary, the mother of Jesus, baby Jesus, and Edmund Rice. You've seen this stained glass window, I don't know how many times. The question is, do you really know what's in the stained glass window? All the symbolism that's there and what the symbols mean and how they tell us about the story of Edmund Rice. By the end of today, I hope you guys can be able to figure out the symbols of this icon. For example, that big black bird over Edmund's left shoulder. What the heck is that? What does that represent? Of course, you have this flowing white and blue dove-shaped figure right over Edmund's chest, descending, as it were, into Edmund. What's that a symbol of? So go down and lower. You see different symbols. On the bottom right of the picture, you see a lamb. Of course, Jesus is called the Lamb of God. That lamb has a halo. So we can figure out that's a symbol for Jesus. But who are these other people? Who there is underneath Edmund's left hand? Face turned away from us. Long hair, apparently it's a girl. Being consoled and protected by Edmund. Who would that be? Take a look at his right hand. Another child, this time it looks like it's a boy. He's sad, there's tears coming out of his eyes. Who is that boy? Who does he represent? Why is he sad? And then right next to the boy, in fact, you'll see it right at his head, and then going to the left, away from his head, you'll see stars. One particular star right at his head, yellow with a red border. Then there are two more stars as you go from the little boy's head to the left. Three stars. Why are there three stars? Who or what do they represent? Below the third star, away from the boy's head, is a small building. What would that building be? And finally, you go to the right and above that third star, there's a much larger building, and there are four stars that are near the large building. What is that building, and what are those four stars? Before you guys move on at Palma to become sophomores, juniors, and seniors, and once shelter in place is over, you'll be back in the chapel before long. And you'll be before the stained glass window. I'm hoping that after today's class, you guys will be able to look at that stained glass window and say, okay, I know what's going on here. I know what all those symbols are all about. And I know how they tell us something about the story of Edmund Rice.